everyone, this is Sangeetha back again, and today I'm going to be making this super simple and yummy tiffin called Ammini kozhukattai. It's like made with the same dough that you would actually use for making the kozhukattai dough. So it's a dumpling dough. For that, I've soaked about 1.5 cups of basmati rice and with plenty of water. So this dough can be made with a lot of water. It will thicken eventually, and it's not going to take much time to thicken. So I'm just going to grind it and turn to really fine paste, and then I'm going to be putting it on the kadai, and I'll be actually making it into a firmer dough. So I've ground this up. It has to be like really pasty like that, and I'm going to be adding it to the saucepan here. It has to be like dosa batter. So you can add more water. You can add how much of a water you want. Really doesn't matter. And I have a wet towel here, and now I'm going to start stirring this. And you should give your undivided attention to this and keep the towel, the wet towel, because you have to actually put the dough back here, and this will start thickening in no time. So it's the same outer covering that you would actually use for the kozhukattai, and so you typically don't add any salt at this point, at least. And I'm going to stir this. I've kept it in medium. I'm going to stir this. It'll come together in about 5 minutes or so. Really depends on the amount of water you have in there. So I'm trying to shoot here for about 5 minutes. This is after a couple of minutes. This is what you get. There. That's what you have after a couple of minutes. Oops. So I keep it stir and keep stirring it. You have to, like I said before, you got to give it your undivided attention. See, that's what is happening there. What has happened after exactly 5 minutes? It took me exactly 5 minutes. So that. So that's why I said, like, doesn't matter the amount of water that you put, doesn't matter. And you should have that wet towel or wet washcloth or whatever it is wet that you're having there. Oops. There it is. Almost there. This has to be emptied into this towel here. And it will look really pasty, but that's okay. There. And you need this wet towel so that the dough doesn't dry out. And when I say outer, it's like the outer covering for the kozhukattai that you make. It's the exact same process. So that. And you need to cover it and keep it that way so that you can handle it in a little while to actually mush up the dough a little bit before you start making the little balls for the Ammini kozhukattai. Just going to quickly close this. It's really hot at this point, and I don't really want to handle it. So this is going to be closed, and it's going to stay like this for about 5 to 7 minutes. So here in this big plate, I have some chili powder and some salt that is required for the dough. I'm going to add the dough there. Right here. Oopsie. There it is. And I'm going to knead the dough now at this point. See, as you can see, I can do it without flinching. So it's been about 5 minutes since I took the dough out of the stock pan. And quickly do that. Just incorporate all the masalas. Basically, it's just one masala and some salt. So just incorporate that. It's almost done there. And I'm going to add some sesame oil to that. You can add either sesame oil or coconut oil, but for the tempering I'll be using coconut oil. So that's that. So you can see there are no lumps, and even in the outer covering for the kozhukattai there should be absolutely no lumps. Otherwise it will not really work. You'll not be able to make the chopper or the case for the kozhukattai. So here what we have to do is make really itty bitty balls. Do that like that, or something smaller. Quickly make these balls and steam it in the idli steamer. I've greased the idli steamer, and you'll be typically steaming this for about 15 minutes or so. This is too big. So just these round balls. They could be oblong as well. That's fine. So I'm just going to make all these balls and steam it for 15 minutes, just like the idli in the idli steamer. So I'm just going to be steaming this for 15 minutes in the idli steamer. And I'm going to be covering this up with a wet towel. I'll make more balls once that is steamed. The little balls are fried, and I have about 4 teaspoons of coconut oil here. I'm going to add about 1 little over teaspoon of mustard seeds. I'm just going to wait for it to sputter, and then I'll add the red dal seeds. And in the meantime, I'm just going to, as you can see, it just comes off like that. I'm just going to do that. Oops. Put that here. Just waiting for the whole lot to sputter there. It's almost sputtered. I'll add about the same amount of mustard seeds and some asafoetida, about 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida powder. There it is. There. It's nice golden brown. And next I'm going to add those little balls that we made. Be careful, it might sputter a little bit because of the water from the steam. You can see it's nice and cooked. It's like cooked 2 times, once from stirring it on the stove top and once from the steaming. There it is. Yeah. Just going to let this cook for about a minute or so before I add my curry leaves. My curry leaves go in there. Just about 10-12 of the curry leaves. There. And then some grated coconut. About 2 teaspoons of grated coconut should do. If you want, you can add more, of course. It always tastes good when you add a little bit more coconut. A quick saute here, and you're done. It's just for plating now. it is. A super simple yet healthy Ammini kozhukattai. So this, when we do it, is like, you know, typically when the outer covering for the kozhukattai balls or the dumplings are, you know, left over, is when you make this. But I just decided to make this for dinner today because it's light and simple, and it's twice cooked. So there it is. It's the Ammini kozhukattai. There it is. It's the Ammini kozhukattai, and it does seem laborious, but it's actually not. It's just a little bit time consuming, but it's really not labor intensive or anything, and it's pretty healthy, like I said before. Just try and make it and enjoy. Thanks once again for watching the making of Ammini kozhukattai. Please like, subscribe, and share, and comment down below what you would like me to make next. Thank you.